Good morning and welcome to Prime of Midlife. It's Sunday morning, it's not even 7 o'clock, Patrick's not up yet, I've got no idea where my hairband is, I have been up for hours. I had a cough, I kept having a cough, so I got up. What can I say? So I've been sitting downstairs with my cups of tea and I was about to go and continue crocheting my shawl. And then I thought, actually, I have shawls. What I don't have is my wrist warmers. Now I have had them in a bag waiting to get knitted for ages. So that's what I've been doing this morning. And while I was thinking of that, I thought, what's the prepping priorities? I had to look there to see what I'd written down. Prepping priorities. See? Because, as I say, it's all very well me sitting crocheting a shawl. I don't need a shawl just now. What I do need is wrist warmers, especially with the weather getting colder. So I thought the best thing to do is think, well, what are the priorities for prepping just now? You know, just as the weather's turning. So I had a wee think, and my thoughts are, the first one at the moment is food preservation. Whether you're foraging, whether you've got a garden, whether you've got a whole load of veg, whether you've got a too good to go box, you know, if you can get reduced veg, reduced meat, anything like that, preserving food so that we don't have to pay as much next year. I think that should be our top priority. So that's priority number one. You know, if you can find elderberries, blackberries, anything like that, free food is fabulous. If you can get free food, get it and preserve it. If not, if you can get cheaper food, again, get it and preserve it. Even if you have to pay full price, if it's something that you know is going to be a shortage soon, get it and preserve it if you can. So food, I'm thinking, is priority number one. Priority number two is what I've got here is no energy, heat and light. And that's basically trying not to use the grid. So things like your candles, your wind-up lamps, make sure you've got batteries, make sure you've got like woolly socks, things to keep you warm in the morning. Like obviously I'm down here in my cardigan. Things like that. I've got big woolly socks on. No, I'm not trying to put my foot up to the camera because that's just not happening. But things like that, it's just, you know, the less grid you can use. And I've got candles, gas camping stoves, bubble wrap for your windows, draft excluders, batteries, wind up stuff. Things like that. That's, you know, again, the weather has turned. Things are going to be colder, so we need to make sure. So priority number two is, how can you stay warm, get light, without using the grid? Because the less you use the grid, the less you'll have to pay, especially if you've stashed it now. Because when the prices go up, and they are going up in October, even with a £2,500 cap, that's still an increase. We're still at something like double what we paid last year. So, you know, if you think of what your direct debit was a year ago, you should be budgeting for double that. So anything we can do to cut that down will be a huge bonus, benefit, whatever. And the other thing is, check your projects. As I say, I was sitting doing a shawl and thought, actually, I have them. Now, the really simple things about these, this is a wrist warmer. See, it's just rib stitch, and all you do is you sew it together and you sew down from the top about an inch, leave a space, and then sew down the rest, and then you put it in, your thumb comes out there, and it keeps your wrists and the base of the top of your hand, base of your fingers cozy. So I have one. This is if I am on the second, with the mistakes in it. I'm sure any knitters out there will see that there's a mistake there somewhere. I don't care. I'm not taking it back. I will just keep going. And that is, they're going to be more useful to me than a new shawl is, because the new shawl, it's not proper wool, it's acrylic yarn, it's pink, It keeps me out of mischief. If I'm sitting at night, I sit and crochet. That was the wool that was available in the shop where I was at the time. And I'm not going to waste it, so I'll just make another shawl. But my wrist warmers are much more important right now because I will wear them a lot. I will wear them driving, I'll wear them shopping, I'll wear them to work. So prioritise what you're doing and just try and get ahead of the game. So yes, that's my stupid o'clock on a Sunday morning video. No haul, because obviously I don't need shopping because I'm going away. We will be going away tomorrow afternoon, so no doubt there'll be a video tonight and videos tomorrow. The timings will be off next week because I'll just make videos whenever the mood takes me. It'll be when I come back from work, then it'll start being after work again every night, you know, between 7 and 9 will normally be when I put them up. But this week coming, you know, if I see a pretty seaside, I'm going to video it. What can I say? So have a good Sunday. I'll no doubt be back later, but I'll go and put this up now and then go and continue knitting. Catch you later.